Hello followers, and welcome back to Dragon Age Origins, the Zathlasssan playthrough. Last episode, we finished talking to most of our party. We couldn't get all of them done up, but we'll get them next time. We're going to go to the next area, and fight some things this time.
Yes.
Alistair,
Indeed.
2 mages, I need a rogue.
Indeed.
There we go. And we're gonna go to Soldier's Peak.
And here we are, Soldier's Peak. Maker's breath. Look at the size of her. What a fortress. I told you the map would get us through the tunnels.
Andraste's blood! How did you find that path on your own?
You wouldn't believe me if I told you.
Just tell me.
It came to me in my dreams. When I was a lad, I tried going through the tunnel by myself. Got horribly lost. But every now and again since, I've dreamt of it.
Intriguing. Let's carry on.
Right you are. I'll follow you, from a distance. This place has the stench of death. I expect there's trouble up ahead.
Yeah, most likely. All things considered. Nothing's
Looks like
ever
it's seen
easy
better
here.
days. Better centuries, more like.
Once the Wardens flourished, their ranks full, their caliber certain. Now they even accept people like you, Alistair.
Hey!
Brutal! Let's see what's going on here. Oh, intriguing.
Fall back! Fall back already!
Taking the peak will not be easy, my lord.
I gave the Wardens one chance to die with honor. Instead, they hole up like cowards. We follow the King's advice then. Starve them out.
But the peak has months of supplies.
Then we wait. When they are too weak to lift their weapons, we will send them to their final judgment.
What was that? Felt a bit woozy there. I'm not mad, am I? You
Memory
saw
of the
it
past.
too?
I've heard an Orlesian ballad about something like this. A beauty trapped in a dream. In the song, Belisa never wakes up.
Your prissy friend here is making me nervous, Warden. How's this even possible? The place must truly be haunted.
It's called magic. Strange phenomena can be seen where the veil is thin.
The veil?
That's what separates us from the Fade and demons and spirits.
Demons? Thank Andraste you came, Warden. After you.
Huzzah! And here we go. Grease, let go! And we all fall down. Yeah, first group. Just goes in. Ah, why aren't you protecting me? Get on the ground. Fight. Do it.
Come now, defend yourself!
I am a bit of a loremonger, so I love to learn lore. Since I played this game, I know pretty much a lot of it. That being said, however, I also have some theories. For a variety of reasons. Alistair, you need to heal. Ooh. Ah! And I believe, yep, there we go. More of them here.
I am your
Alistair gets healed again.
You had it coming.
Alistair, stop dying.
As you wish.
We just kill it already. I don't want to have to keep healing.
This should be easy.
And we're gonna go ahead and get level 2, so let's heal her. And we're dead. But not
Look
so
at
bad.
this mess. I love it.
Get healed, Alistair. Yeah, good. You didn't die.
Right.
Let's see, Warden crossbow. Ooh, lyrium potions are going to be useful later on. Some nice monies. Let's see what else we have.
Yes?
Go away. I don't want to click on you. I want to click on you.
This should be easy enough.
And let's see, what else is around here? It's up here. We've got a few things to loot up here. There's a bit of lore and also a thing for a quest up here that we want to get as well. Because the rewards for it are actually pretty decent. So the statue gives you the ancient history and the history of Soldier's Peak. And if you collect the right things, you can get a pretty decent reward. It's a belt, a sword, some equipment, you know, some pretty good stuff. This is probably actually my favorite place to come for equipment gathering purposes, because you get a lot of cool, unique items that are great for the lower levels, which eventually will get replaced, but, you know, getting them now helps out later, as in it's better to have well-equipped party members.
The men's morale.
Otherwise they die.
My spells are of no use in this matter, Commander.
There is more to leading men than sorcery of
She's
earth.
right.
I will remind them that they're wardens. Men, I won't lie to you. The situation is
Speaking of which, what weapon did I have again? Yes,
grim.
I had the one I was looking
Our
for.
forces outnumbered, our bellies empty, and our hearts are sagging. But we are wardens! Darkspawn flee when they hear our horns. Archdemons die when they taste our blades. So are we to bend knee to a mere human despot? No! I, for one, will never give up! I, for one, will never surrender just to dance on Arlen's gallows. So I propose here and now, in these hallowed halls where generations of our brethren stood vigil against darkspawn and evil, that we send a message to that fat bastard. In this sacred place, proud men, strong men stood defiant, and would rather die than submit to tyranny.
So brave, even when starving. And my great-great-grandmother stood with them.
Yes, yes, she did. It sounds like there is greatness in your blood.
Oh, well, that's kind of you to say. Generations of Dryadens have said that our stock were lions. Fierce, proud, and noble. But I've gabbed enough. Lead on, my friend.
You are a good man, Levi Dryden. I applaud thee. Let's look at the name list over here, too. On these grounds, virtuous men stood against a tyrant. They stood defiant and stood for freedom, and they died. It is signed by the Grey Wardens. Read the names of the fallen. Captain Mello, the Black Ferret. Chair Thrower Lopez, Sir Derek of Orlais, and Jason the Longbow. Alon the Quibbler. Cartography Marcher, David the Silent. Dustin the Colorblind. Avenger of the Boven Brethren, Ferrell the Feral, Sir Garaham the Untiring, and Jason's sons, Les Argonauts. Langley the Nefarious, Lucky Lacana, Mad Dog Smedaus, Matthias the Bloody, McGarrick the Vile Priest, Melissa the Magical Malefactor, the Stretched, and Packrat Dexon. Sergeant Red Morrison, Santos the Silent Scimitar, Viriluk Eric, Weak Eye Santos, and Wellburn the Exhaustive Fire. And those are the people who died here. quite the list. Not sure exactly how many. Feel free to comment down below how many was actually there. Also, please don't hate me if I get pronunciations wrong. I'm not very good. Grease fire. So yeah, that was a stealth combo. It happened when certain things happen. There's also cross-class combos as well, and they're all quite useful actually. I'm going to grab Delirium. Since I cast Grease, it's not going to hurt us. But where's my Codex pages? That's in here, I think. Codex. Spell combos. So Grease Fire is basically when anything on fire hits the grease spell will cause a fire. If you cast Blizzard on top of that, it's actually a smother thing. It kind of puts out the fire. I didn't even step foot in here. Commander Arlathar. Sky Avatar. Unfortunately, a lot of my spells aren't doing as useful here, since Hunter is not very effective against the undead. It's technically considered a poison attack. Scientists working on But yeah, this guy's immune, that guy's probably going to be immune. Yep. Oh, heal. Heal Alistair.
Take a nap. Hope that's okay.
I thought there was still more up here. I'll look a note. A plea from the guy we just murdered in cold blood, but not really. He's already dead.
Allow me.
You need it too. So I want you to unlock that. A crystal and some stuff. Some more money. And Ice Salve, which I never use them, but they would be useful. But I never have need of them. And what else do we have around here? Apparently it even shows the enemies walking around.
Let's get started.
Okay, and let's level up our witch. It is also just a fair thing to tell you, you can just do auto levels where they just level up for you. If you're not a fan of doing this, which is what I like to do. Because I like to get very specific in making the characters. So, let's see here. We'll go with that one. And that reminds me, this will now go over here. So we've got our vulnerability, and we got all the things there. You're good there. Wait, where's the song for you? I'm gonna put you down there. And Alistair has everything that we want. Perfect. We're back to being ready. Let's take a look at our characters as well to see how far we are to leveling up. So it looks like Leliana will be next, followed by me, followed by Alistair. I love the leveling systems. It actually is delightful to know that you're making progress and not just slowly not making progress. I do have a specific, basically a guide of where I like to go first and last, because I find it really is just a matter of making your life a lot easier. Like, I won't go to the dwarves until, like, the last ones. And once we get these done, I'll probably end up going to the mage guy first, once I get all the extra things I need to get done. And I do that because you'll find out why for this character, because I don't plan to do the eviler options, but you'll find out why pretty much. But yeah, this is probably one of the games that got me into gaming in the first place. Like, there was Legend of Zelda before this, but this is where it really kind of said, I really like these things, and I'm going to start playing them a lot. Take that. Yeah, rock this. Warden Scribe. Scribe, you will die. And the Scribe did die. I'm heading to get the Shatter one. Let's see. Alistair wield whatever they pick up. Let's see, anything else useful? A book. I think that will give us another piece of lore. Yep, that's chapter 2 of the history. We'll also have to get that real quick. But first, let's see if Alistair can wield... He cannot. He needs more strength.
Let's get started.
Let's see.
The door won't hold, Archivist.
Almost done. The truth must be told.
What does it matter? We're dead.
Our grand rebellion so close. And to die here, a stillbirth.
We never should have done it. Wardens aren't supposed to oppose kings and princes.
Should we stand idly by?
Another one. Rebellion? What's this about a rebellion? If only the book weren't burned.
What? Rebellion is against everything Wardens stand
But
for.
Sophia must have had her reasons. The Wardens are heroes. Some injustices just can't be ignored.
Taking arms against king is Taking arms against a king jeopardizes our neutrality.
How's that different from what you're doing with Tairn Loghain?
The blight changes everything. We do what we must to win.
You lead a harder life than I.
Man, my throat is getting dry for some reason. Luckily, I have coffee and water, so I'm fine. Next level. Let's see here. Nothing useful there. Oh, this is gonna be fun.
Make them pay for every inch, men! Hold the flank! Avernus, we need you!
What is it with mages and blood magic?
Andraste's blood? What?
More Avernus! Whatever it takes! Press them! Press them now!
Why would you
I
think
command
this
you,
was a
fight
good
the
idea?
king's men!
So much death, suffering, and oh yes, blood. The veil is torn now. Your soul is mine, Avernus.
Acolytes, retreat now. The battle is lost.
Avernus!
What just happened? Oh no, more fighting.
Yep, that's right. More fighting. Oh, it's a rage demon. It's a rage demon. I died. Take out these guys first. They will literally kill me. Luckily, they go down in one hit. Which is very useful. This should be easy. You take this. And now you can die. Oh, and Alistair, you can get healed since I know he's taking a bit of damage. Keep firing. Keep hitting it until it dies. This is why I think the group up and hit it till it dies strategy works.
The Wardens summoned demons. Can't believe it. And my grandmother, she knew.
Wardens don't forbid blood magic, anything it takes to win.
I believed that my family was better than that. But answers may lay up ahead.
Oh, they will. Trust me on that one. Winter's Breath. A very good staff if you use ice. Or if you are using Morrigan, for example, which is who I personally use, I personally would give it to her because, unlike me, she is using ice magic. Ice magic. She cannot use it because it requires 36 magic, so we have to wait to give any of this really awesome equipment to them. Which is kind of unfortunate, but it's how it will be for now. Let's see, let's go up here. Hey, more skeletons! Skeleton! Oh. Personally, I like blood magic. The difference is, you can be a blood mage and not be evil. Just saying. Well, you don't have to learn it from a demon. You can learn it from one book for all you need. Or learn from someone who's already paid the cost. That way you yourself don't have to. Or just make someone else pay the cost, really. Does it really make that much of a difference who it is that does it? Let's see what this is. Oh, brilliant.
Step no
Just what we
further,
need.
Warden. This one would speak with you.
Nothing you could say would interest me.
Fool!
Wretches.
Here we go, all on the ground. Everybody do the flop. That's from the ASCF movie. I can't remember the exact name or how to say it, but yeah, time to kill them all. Too bad I don't have a fire spell, that'd be really useful.
You're mine.
Alistair heal. Alistair, you're doing a great job. Keep going.
Show me what you got.
Ah. And now Liliana's leveled up, which is actually really useful. And again, this is probably going to, require 26, so Alistair can't use it yet. Slightly annoying, but whatever.
Right.
And then let's see. Helmet that'll sell.
This should be easy enough.
I could do
Liliana
that for
can
you.
go do this.
It's done.
Alright, I can level you up again. So let's, hopefully this will give you a thing that will let you do it. Let's see, I want to put 2 points there. And a point in Cunning. We'll give you more combat training. And yes. And now, Liliana has 3rd level pickpocketing, or lock picking rather. So she'll get to do whatever she wants. That's why I always have a rogue. Rogues are quite literally the only ones who can ever pick a lock. I guess that's why they're rogues, but you know, I personally love the fact that rogues are able to do that. Which is why I always have one in my party. They're incredibly useful, and without them, it's a pain.
Right ahead.
Okay, Liliana,
right
I need you to do something for me. Go.
Either you or me. And it isn't going to be me.
Easy.
Let's get started.
Take this. Yeah, you shouldn't have been standing there, Alistair.
Right.
Let's see, Skeleton. Money is always useful. Never doubt the money. Time to fall on the ground again.
Let's get started.
Can we just appreciate the fact that the oil actually does contort to the actual landscape you're on? It's a nice little touch that I actually greatly like. It shows a keenness to detail. Let's see. Oh boy. This ought to be interesting. Take this.
Let's make this quick.
It's a gusher! Moving
Give them no quarters.
Less fighting, more dying, blast you!
Yes, more dying indeed. Oh, just wait till we get to 2. That's gonna be real fun.
Let's get started. A little frantic?
I'm not sure which kind of character I want to do. Should I do a mage builder or a supporter? The book. The alchemical concoction. Let's take a look at this.
Day 32. The subject is not responding to the stimuli. Testing the pain threshold has uncovered nothing. Only 3 subjects are left. Day 82. If only I could reproduce last night's extraordinary success. Electricity is only a catalyst. The blood is the key. Day 97. Energy and blood. Repeated applications have duplicated the results. I conjecture that success can be induced alchemically. But there are no more subjects left. If only I had 1 more, or a dozen. The things I could do.
Ah, brilliant. Well, let's see. Can I break this yet? Yes, destroy the vial. It is tainted and evil.
This should be easy enough.
We cannot allow it to fall into hands of anyone. Let's go talk to this guy. I'm sure you'll recognize him.
You. Don't disrupt my concentration.
Avernus. I don't mind Avernus, actually. He's a nice guy. Just a bit foolish
Even
at
now,
times.
the demons seek to replenish their numbers. Are you to thank for this welcomed but temporary imbalance?
The old mage and warden... I know of your crimes, Avernus. You're a monster.
A monster? For 100 years I have fought them, thought by thought, spell by spell. If I am a monster, it is because I must be one.
Careful. This man has dabbled in matters forbidden by the Maker. He may look frail, but don't trust him.
So the Maker told you that, did he? Short-sighted men have forbidden my research, not any god. Enough. Why are you here? What is your intent?
I'm debating whether I should let you live.
And here, I thought you would rescue me. There is a precise mystical balance here. My every breath is dedicated to keeping the tear in the veil from ripping wider. And you would kill me now? Your narrow-minded actions would ensure that this place teems with their kind.
I've seen your experiments.
They were necessary. Any tool, any iota of information that could defeat the fell demons was justified. As a warden, you should know that.
Necessary. Having to relieve yourself after an 8-hour ride is necessary. But there's no excuse for summoning demons.
Charming.
How do you know I'm a warden?
A combination of my research and blood magic. But even without that, who else would brave Soldier's Peak?
Soldier's Peak must be rid of its plague of demons.
Agreed. This must be the first priority. The only priority.
I want some answers.
To what questions, I wonder? Ask.
How have you survived these many years?
The Chantry foolishly forbids blood magic, but there are so many secrets to uncover. As my body decayed, I found ways to extend it. But that can only go so far.
So you say. Tell me what happened here.
What use would storytelling serve? The tyrant Arland is long dead, as is all our noble co-conspirators and the Grand Rebellion.
Wait.
Sophia's corpse
How
may
old is
walk
he?
and talk, but she too.
I forgot how long ago this was. How was Arland a tyrant?
He ruled with fear and poison, his treachery pit noble against noble in terrible battle. We thought him a monster. We gathered allies to rebel. But the toll of years has erased our failure, hasn't it? It seemed so pressing then, but the kingdom lives on.
What happened to the rebellion?
Too many mouths to quiet. Even sorcery can only go so far. So we met with Tirn Kuzland. With him on our side, we had a chance of victory. Instead, the King's Guard ambushed us. Commander Dryden and I barely escaped.
You practiced blood magic on the nobles?
Of course, to nudge people to keep our secrets safe. Sophia should have let me nudge harder. Her scruples were her undoing.
You had to know that summoning so many demons was foolhardy.
Perhaps, but it was survival. For months, I prepared the summoning circles, researched the darkest depths of the Fade. That moment was a triumph of demonic law. Dozens of demons, called by my hand. But with so many variables, I suppose, calculation errors were inevitable. I was so close.
You're to blame for all of this. Some things you just don't do.
From a warden, that means something. So tired, so old. Let me undo my greatest of mistakes. Let me cleanse this place. Then I will accept whatever justice you feel I merit.
Commander Dryden knew of the demons?
She gave the order. I would have summoned the demons anyway. Only under Wardens can true magical research continue. A chance to rediscover the secrets of ancient Tevinter.
You do remember how that ended. The Black City, Darkspawn?
Chantry
The
lies
reason we're
told
here.
to subjugate the mages, to keep them docile.
How do you know the Chantry is wrong?
And how do you know they are right? Their faith would have you swallow a great deal for small comfort.
I want to ask something else.
Yes?
What was the purpose of your experiments?
To stop the demonic tide, to correct the miscalculations of the past. Blood magic comes from demons. They could counter every bit of law I knew. But the Darkspawn taint, that is alien to them. And it has power.
What power?
The Wardens use it merely to sense Darkspawn. A triviality. My research has discovered so much more, hinted at even greater heights. This knowledge could not only save Soldier's Peak, with it the Wardens could grow even more powerful.
Only a monster would sacrifice his fellow Wardens.
It was necessary. It was vital. The few meager years of life they would have spent trapped in this tower were nothing compared to the greater goal. I gave their death meaning.
Can you teach me what you've learned?
You've already read my research. But in time, with the proper materials, I could learn so much more.
I want to ask about something else. Sophia's great-grandson brought me here. Levy, go ahead.
Master Mage, sir, my family name has been worth less than dirt for over a century. Do you have any proof that Sophia was a hero?
The boy who braved the mists. So you heeded my call. Ha ha ha! And you are a Dryden. The cosmos has a sense of humor.
Your call?
He was but a boy when he entered the tunnels below the peak. His heart pure, his character certain. In dreams, I gave him the keys he would need. He would be my deliverance.
Kind of funny that he uses that sentence. His heart pure, his caliber certain. Sounds familiar to someone we know. Just answer the question.
Your great-great-grandmother was the best of us. Brave, charismatic, fiery, utterly devoted to the fight. But still we lost. We fought against a tyrant, you know, so full of vigor then, so blind to consequence. But proof? There's none to be had.
Sorry, Levy.
I had hoped. But thank you, Warden.
The time for questions is over.
So be it. My only request, if justice or vengeance drive you, stay your hand until the demons are dealt with.
Until the demons are dead, we are allies.
That will do for now. We must go to the Great Hall. There, I will repair the damage I caused so long ago. There will be peril. The demons will fight us every step of the way.
Of course they will.
Come.
Brilliance. Ah, look, corpse on the wall. It gives us history, apparently. Let's see what else is around here. Do-do-do-do-do. Okay, so I think that's gonna be it for this episode. As always, if you liked the video, slap the like button. Don't forget to subscribe to help me become a GodTuber, and I will see you all in the next video. Bye-bye.